fine. So let's talk about it. Yes. So we were discussing in the previous class, lust means when we are looking for something which is more than required for us. To give an example, there is a child. So the child is, child gets one gems toffee from the mother. So he's very happy. And then because he liked it, he wants two. So mother gives two. And then he says, I want full two packets and I want to eat now only at one shot. So the mother doesn't give because the child will become ill. But the child doesn't know this because he has enjoyed eating one, eating two. So now he wants full packet. That is his logic. But the mother knows and she doesn't give. And when the mother doesn't give, so the child becomes angry. Oh, I have not got this. So this is what happens. More than required. The required was quantity of one and two, but the child wanted more than that, which is the entire two packets. Now, if the child gets it, right? If the lust gets fulfilled, if the child gets it, he is going to fall sick, right? So the same thing happens when our lusty desires gets fulfilled, we become sick. Some people they say, okay, I'm drinking, but I'm drinking very, in the nominal quantity. So they drink very nominal quantity, and as they keep drinking nominal quantity over a period of time, their drinking increases, the quantity increases, right? And then if somebody stops them, they become angry. And if somebody doesn't stop them, then what happens? They become ill, they become sick, and they may also die. Correct? So this is one more example. So when the lust gets fulfilled, it is dangerous for us because it is going to bring a lot of diseases. Because why it is diseases? Because we are asking something which is more than required, which is not required for us. We are taking more than what is required, and that is where it develops into disease or death. But if it doesn't get fulfilled, then we become angry. And in the anger also we commit so many mistakes, and that is again dangerous for the human body. So this is the difficult situation with lust. So it is important that we understand what are the different coverings of lust and how do we understand and overcome this. Okay, so let us proceed. You can stop me anywhere you want, and I'll be very happy to discuss any questions you have. Let us see what Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita 3.37. He says, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Kama Esha Krodesha Rajo Guna Samudbhava Mahashano Mahapampa Vidhi Enam Iha Vairinam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it is lust only, Arjuna, which is born of contact with the material mode of passion and later transformed into wrath, and which is the all devouring sinful enemy of this world. Now, this is one more very nice example to understand. So, I just want to spend a couple of minutes on this particular shloka 3.37. Just give me a second. I would want to, browse a particular image on Google and then I'll show it to you all. So, once I get that, I will share it with you. It's a very nice image which talks about three gunas. Did anybody, do you know what are the three gunas? There is Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna.
Goodness, passion, and ignorance.
Yes, it is mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. And what if I tell you that we do not take our decisions are taken by these three gunas, then we'll be surprised, right? No, it is my own decision. We will say if a person wants to take a decision, it is their own decision. But the funny part is these decisions are not even taken by us. It is taken by these three gunas, and we are the puppets in the hand of three gunas. Let me just browse that image and show it to you. In Bhagavad Gita, previously, when what we used to get this nice image which is there. Yes, I found it. And I'm going to share it now on the screen. Okay, there we go. So I'm sharing my screen. One of you please confirm if you're able to view this. Is my screen visible? Are you able to see these three gunas, 1, 2, and 3?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Okay, thank you. 1 second. Okay. So if you see here, these are the living entities. Okay. Human beings are living entities and they are controlled by one, two, and three, Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. So Tamagun wants Tamagun to, direct something, the man will work like that. Rajagun does something, the man will act as per the Rajagun. And Sattvaguna does something, they will act as per the Sattvaguna. So let us see the qualities. So person is the a person who is in the mode of goodness. They will do everything what is dharma, dharmic activities, right? Giving donation and going to the temple or talking truth and helping people and getting up in the morning and always taking care of his family. That is the mode of goodness. The mode of passion, the person is more passionate. What is the main job of the person who is in passionate? They want to do a lot of things. They want to become very successful at the cost of others also, not a problem. They are not worried about you know helping or taking care. They are worried about is how they can become extremely successful, how they can become the enjoyer, how they can become the richest, how they can become very sharp, how they can become a role model, passionate, right? So passionate is better than being in the mode of tamoguna. You see the third one, tamoguna. So tamoguna, what happens? The person doesn't have any interest, doesn't have any God conscious. He just want to eat, he want to sleep, he want to enjoy, and that is what is the person who is in the mode of goodness. Doesn't care about other, doesn't even want to become successful, just want to enjoy, eat, sleep, no God, nothing like that. Now, Krishna is saying in this shloka, let me go back to my slide. Okay, I hope my slide is visible. Krishna is saying, Kamesha, Krodesha, Rajo Guna Samadhva. The Supreme Personality of God had said, it is lust only, Arjuna, which is born of contact with the mode of passion and later transformed into wrath, and which is all devouring sinful enemy of this world. So even before a person gets lusty desire, where is it coming from? It comes from their association with that particular mode of goodness, mode of passion. So it is not always that we go and interact with a person who had these lusty desires, so we get that. Right nowadays, we have so many other instruments of Maya through which these desires can enter us. Like number one, we have mobile, we have television, right? We have sometimes people, our neighbors who affect us, who influence us. We have various political leaders who have their own their own style of leading life, right? So there are so many ways we can get affected by this mode of passion. Correct. There are so many movies on the TV, on the cinema. They show that okay, the hero is like this, the heroine is like this. They are the enjoyer. They are the successful people. They are like this. They are like this, and it is shown with a lot of background music, some nice effects, and and people get easily become the victim of it. They forget what is dharma because they've never opened Bhagavad Gita. All they have seen is what the neighbor is talking, what is coming on Instagram, what is there on YouTube, what is happening with this person, what is happening with that person, how person is enjoying. So what happens? Even this person thinks, okay, everybody is enjoying, let me also enjoy. But they forget this part. They are enjoying, right? They're enjoying, but what is happening? Lust is becoming very strong. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. The person wants more than one toffee, right? The other example I gave is a person who wants to drink little bit, and now he wants to drink the whole entire bottle. So it is increasing. Now, like here, Krishna is saying very clearly, if this lust with lust which is transformed, which is developed by the contact of the material mode of passion, later get transformed into wrath, into anger. Why? Because it is not fulfilled. Now, how many of you believe that all these things which is shown on the TV or which is there on social media or something can be truth? Many times people post on social media, right? They're very happy. Is there anybody who posts on social media that I'm leading a very simple life, I am satisfied with what I'm getting? No, right? They post their foreign locations, and they're becoming very attractive, or they're buying new clothes, like that only. They're posting, but that's not the fact, right? Sometimes what we see on social media is not fact. We see, oh, person is going in Ferrari, but later on we get to know, "Arey, that is not his own Ferrari. He has rented out, or it is his friend's Ferrari or something like that." But that person, because he has posted in social media, what happens? Many other people who have seen that, now they have that desire. "Arey, this person has got Ferrari. Now I should also work hard and get a Ferrari," right? So it comes from there. So see, when they develop this mode of passion, and how many of you are will be able to, buy a Ferrari or very expensive mobile phones or something like that? It is not easy, right? If everybody is working and you have a very big salary, then you can buy. But if not everybody has got, 2 lakh rupees salary, and it is difficult for them to buy those things which they have seen. Now because their lust is not fulfilled, now it has become anger. They become angry, right? And that is where it is a very sinful enemy of this world. Let us see further. So there are different coverings of lust. First example is fire covered by smoke. Second example is mirror covered by dust. And third example is embryo covered in the foam. So there are 3 degrees, 3 coverings. So based on this, we will see which is the biggest covering. Small covering, little more, and little more, like that. So there are different coverings of lust. Let us talk about it. 2.40, the shloka in Bhagavad Gita says, Indriyani manobuddhir Ashadhishtathanam uchyate eter vimochatte esha yashnam avartya dehinam. The senses, the mind, and the intelligence are the sitting place of this lust. So we were willing to understand, no, which is the way to find this enemy and defeat. See, if we know that enemy is lust, first of all, we should be able to figure out, no, where is this enemy seated. Now here Krishna has told in Bhagavad Gita, what is the sitting place of lust? The senses, because it is eyes who is seeing those so many things, right? Or it is nose which is taking that smell and thinking, oh, it is very nice. Let me eat 100. Let me eat 10 gulab jamuns. One gulab jamun is not sufficient because we got nice fragrance, like Mysore Pak in South India or masala dosa, right? And so from it starts from the senses, and obviously the mind. Then it comes to the mind. Now we have to understand that mind and we are 2 different entities. We are the spirit soul, and mind is something which is with us. Mind is not us. And lot of time mind is the one who is giving so many ideas. Do this, do that, you will become happy. Do this, do that, you will enjoy, like that. Mind is telling us. And if we just start listening to mind, the mind situation is, it makes us a very bad, it puts us into very bad situation. So these senses, what are these senses? These are like 5 horses. Let me also bring out that example in the form of picture so it will be more clear. Just give me 1 second. I will pull that image out. And the image which I'm looking is, it shows uh, it shows a person who is sitting on the chariot, and his chariot is drawn by 5 horses, and 5 horses are 5 different senses. Give me a second. Huh? 5 different senses. Yes, I got it. Okay. Okay, let me just share my screen again. Okay, I got it. Are you able to see this horses wala screen? Maybe Naina Mataji, you can confirm. I think Dhanlakshmi Mataji has some trouble. She is not well.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, Prabhuji.
thank you. Okay, so here in this photo is also there in Bhagavad Gita. The mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong, O Krishna. So Arjuna is saying, I can control, this air, but it is very difficult for me to control my mind. It is very difficult. Now see this example. These 5 horses are our 5 senses: eyes, nose, ears, touch, and tongue. So they are these 5 senses, this is we, this is the soul. Okay, and the mind is this one, and this is and sorry, mind is these ropes which is tied to these horses, and this one is intelligence, and this is we. Okay? Now just imagine a person whose eyes see something, and this horse starts going in that direction, right? And nose smells something which is very, very nice, so it starts running in that direction. In the same way, tongue, this horse tastes something which is very interesting, very, very nice, so it starts running in that direction. Now just imagine the plight of this person who is seated on this in this chariot, right? This horse is going this direction, this horse is going that direction, this black one is going in some other direction, this white and this other one is going in two different directions. Just imagine what will be the condition of this chariot, right? It is going to be either it will be destroyed, or it will be, there will be something happening to this, right? So this person will be in a very bad shape. And now you see this intelligence. This intelligence job is, if this horse is running in that direction, immediately intelligence should take control, the mind which is getting dragged. So mind is not very intelligent. Mind gets dragged by these senses. Eyes sees something, this horse starts running in that direction, mind is dragged. But if this intelligence is very sharp, and how does intelligence become sharp? When they hear Bhagavad Gita, when they take devotees association, then the intelligence become very sharp. And when this horse is running in different direction, immediately intelligence will pull those strings and hold on that horse. No, you cannot run that direction. You will go in the direction in which I want you to go, right? So that way you see this particular horse will be in control, this sense will be in control, and this mind is also going to be in control because intelligence is very sharp. And then our chariot will go in the direction where I want, where my intelligence want, not where these horses wants to go. Okay, let me just go back to the slide now. Okay, so here Krishna is saying Indriyani Manobuddhir, the senses, the mind, and the intelligence are the sitting place of this lust. Through them, the lust covers the real knowledge of the living entity and bewilders them. So when the lust is developed, then the knowledge is gone. Like you see here, when there is a dust, then you cannot see yourself clearly. Why? Because this dust is compared to the lust. So when the lust has covered the intelligence, the knowledge, then we cannot take a right decision. You see here, fire was there, but it is covered by smoke. Fire is not seen. And embryo is there, which is covered by the womb. So they cannot function. But when you clean this mirror, then you can understand, what is knowledge and what is the intelligence. And that way we can clearly overcome the lust, which is the biggest cause of trouble in the today's world. So let us see what are the life lessons. Number one, conquer lust by regulating senses, engaging the mind in chanting Hare Krishna and studying Bhagavad Gita. So this lust can be covered. How? You see this person sitting nicely, peacefully, chanting Hare Krishna mantra. And if you see in the yoga also, people talk about meditation. What happens in the meditation? In the meditation, the person is, taking their mind away from the natural, difficulties which are there, the struggle, the rat race which is there, where the people are running like mad. So what they recommend, they say you must do some meditation where you disconnect yourself from the world and just focus. So in ISKCON, the best part is it is not just we do meditation in the air. It is called mantra meditation. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 16 rounds early in the morning, then we are in connection with Krishna. When you are chanting Hare Krishna, then it is like you are invoking the energy of Krishna. Hare. You're saying, my dear Lord, please engage me in your service. And when you're chanting, what happens? Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Darpan, this mirror will get clear. And then we'll be able to understand who am I, what is my real good, what is happening to my mind. Is my mind in my control? Am I taking a right decision? Am I very prudent in taking my decision? What is going to be future if I take this path? Correct? And we do not get affected by anything. If somebody has said anything, we know that, okay, the person might be affected by so many other, degrees of lust or anything. I don't care until unless the person starts, coming in my way in my regular discharge of duties. We just pray for them. Okay, then it's okay, no problem. They don't know it. So we become more forgiving. And when we start forgiving, we become more relaxed. Just imagine a situation when we are angry with somebody and somebody has said something. So we are angry. The person is not knowing that, but we are only burning ourselves. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we understand the real situation that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when Krishna is with us, then that's the biggest achievement. And then when Krishna is with us, then there is no fear at all, right? So that way, what we can do, we can conquer lust by regulating senses, engaging the mind in chanting Hare Krishna and studying Bhagavad Gita. So this regulating senses, if you remember, we discussed in, I think, second chapter when we were talking about the example of a turtle who is ready to, walk, and then when he sees dangers, immediately he, brings his limbs in the shell and protects himself. And when the danger is gone, again he brings out the limbs and again starts moving. So devotees like that, they are able to regulate their senses when the eyes or the nose or the ears or the tongue or the touch, these senses, when they are dictating, a devotee is able to control it, because the devotee knows that, I am not covered, I'm not governed by my mind. I will do what is right, and I will direct my mind, not my mind will direct me. Because when the mind starts directing, then our situation is going to be like that person sitting on the chariot, whose chariot is running in all the direction and he is like very disturbed. But when a person is chanting Hare Krishna, then his life is very peaceful, because he is serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is in touch with Krishna. And in Bhagavad Gita 5.29, we understand that, Krishna is saying, Bhoktaram Yaganatapasam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Krishna is saying, I am the boss of this entire universe and I am the supreme enjoyer. And you can also enjoy. How? When you are in touch with me, right? Like when the fire is there and you put an iron rod in the fire. So even the iron rod becomes hot like fire. Why? Because it was in touch with fire. In the same way, when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are in touch with Krishna and we get those qualities, those qualities and those blessings of Krishna, which changes our entire life, and our life becomes so peaceful, so wonderful. Okay. So that is how we can conquer, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I think the meeting is going to end in 10 minutes. I am also almost done. Let us see if there's something left out, we will cover in the next class. But yes, I will give in the last 5 minutes some for questions also. So where to find this enemy and defeat? It is cities. Senses are the seating places. We can start regulating the senses following 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling. So these are the one which we should start regulating. But if we are not able to do anything out of these 4, then the recommendation is that we do this strongly. If we are not able to regulate our senses out of 4, something is not happening, right? Suppose we are following 2 regulative principles, 2 are breaking. That's not a bad news. You can regulate 2, but the remaining 2, what you can do, because you're not able to mitigate the remaining 2. So what we can do, we can increase this. What is this? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When we should start doing this more and more and more. There is no harm, right? And there is no principle that until unless you stop doing all nonsense, then you should chant Hare Krishna. The best remedy is start chanting Hare Krishna, and then Krishna will ensure everything is very smooth and everything goes, all the unwanted things go away from our life. So it doesn't cost us anything by to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and what wonderful benefits we are getting in result of this. So that is how we should chant Hare Krishna, and to sharpen our intelligence, we should read Bhagavad Gita. Remember, this is the same Bhagavad Gita which was spoken by Krishna to Arjuna, and Arjuna became so peaceful, so confident. In the end of the Bhagavad Gita, he's saying, yes, I'm able to take my decisions now. So everybody, all of us have this responsibility, right? Like in India, we have these fundamental duties and fundamental rights. So this is our fundamental duty, that we understand Bhagavad Gita and we help others by explaining this Bhagavad Gita so that they can sharpen their intelligence and they can take the right decision. And this is the biggest social service, because you're removing so much of stress, so many difficulties from person's life, and that way they can become very peaceful. Okay? So the good part is we are coming to the end of this. So quick summary. We are talking about Karma Yoga, which is the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Love and lust, different coverings of lust, where to find this enemy and defeat, and how to make wrath our friend. So T stands for Tyaga, true renunciation, false renunciation. Detachment from possessiveness, detachment from enjoying propensities does not mean stopping activities. Satisfying Vishnu is the one which will give us the final, ultimate peace. R stands for regulated activities, like we discussed, and E is exemplary, whom to follow, how to lead. So this is important, because if you're following the devotee from the right sampradaya, so we are in touch with Krishna, because that devotee is following his guru, and his guru is following his own guru. So like that, the chain goes till Krishna. So that way, it is the exemplary part that you follow the right sampradaya. So we have come to the end of the class. Here, I was talking about chanting Hare Krishna. Let us see where it is mentioned. You see this Kali Santaran Upanishad. This is very clearly mentioned. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Nam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam Nataha Paratopayah Sarva Vedeshu Drashyate. You see this wonderful shloka from Kali Santaran Upanishad. What does it say? It says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. These 16 names, composed of 32 syllables, see, very clearly given, right, are the only means to counteract the evil effects of Kali Yuga. See, we are in Kali Yuga, and what is Kali Santaran Upanishad is saying? Saying these 32 syllable mantra is the only means. It is not saying it is also the means. It says it is the only means to counteract the evil effects of Kali Yuga. So if somebody is chanting Hare Krishna mantra, they are not affected by the black magic. They are not affected by the Kali Purush. They are not affected by any evil which can come their way, because they are chanting Hare Krishna mantra, right? In all the Vedas, it is seen that to cross the ocean of nescience, there is no alternative to the chanting of the holy name. Very wonderful thing. Free of cost, not very difficult to pronounce, very simple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very easy process. All right, so we have come to the end with this wonderful picture of Krishna. I will stop the class, and now it is the turn to you. If you have any questions, you are welcome to ask any questions. Hare Krishna. I think there was some chat message. Let me just read out in the meantime. Okay, nothing. I think it's the same which I have wrote previously. Okay, anybody has any points or any questions? Okay, so if there are no questions, then I will post this recording in the group. You can listen it one more time, and if you have any questions, you can always come back and ask me. And in the meantime, keep chanting, increase your chanting, and Krishna will start reciprocating with you. Hare Krishna. Thank you all the devotees for joining. I wish you a blissful day ahead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you.